I'm just asking, shit.
On the other side, on the other side. Don't worry.
He is the man for women.
No, not that.
You're
I have
in
a
prison?
girlfriend. I have a girlfriend.
Then he's the man.
He's
The tall guy.
He's the man. He's the man.
He's the man.
Yeah,
Fuck up.
he's
No,
the
no, no, no.
Bro, because it's easy for photographers, you know. Hey, take some pictures. All beautiful girls, they say yes, of course, they want pictures.
So you come from Vienna, you go to Budapest, from Budapest to Bulgaria, from Bulgaria to Greece.
To Athens, from Athens, I think I'm coming back to Milan quickly. Then I'm gonna go to Czech Republic. And after Czech Republic, I'm gonna go to Tanzania, then to Dubai, and after Dubai, I don't know, I forgot. My house is in here. My house. Brain going fast. That whether you want it or not, we're going freaking fast here. I got so many things to share with you tomorrow, huh?
Bro.
11 a.m. training. We're going Stage Master. Start doing some things. I opened 3 grids 1 week ago, 15%, 12%, 30%. I will show you my real and my demo account, both. I will show you both. You see.
Why don't you post so frequently on Instagram?
Every time people think I'm going a little bit backward, maybe you know they don't see me post so much, or they think actually it's like a bouncing thing for me. So people think and they underestimate me, and then boom, they see me go twice as up. And they're like, shit, I thought he was quitting. And I'm like, no man, this man never fucking quits. Bulgaria not freaking ready, huh? I'm telling you, Bulgaria not ready. Tired,
Yeah.
but because I worked 18 hours today. 1-8. Mom, are you home? I have to present to some friends.
Oh my god.
Wow, love it.
So we have something for you now.
Wow. Oh, alcohol.
Yeah, this is
rakia.
This rakia. This is a
Pretty
traditional.
Ah, this is la rakia.
Have you ever heard of rakia?
Of course, it's famous. Micro.
Cutting the pizza.
It's good.
Oh man, I love
Let me try it. I want to try it.
I can eat bread all day. Okay, these are the sweets I can. I
Yeah.
What? Okay.
You have a letter.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, guys, thank you so much. This is what I love.
Make a pig.
Make it big.
This one?
Yeah. Okay.
It's so good.
You're gonna remember Bulgarian for the food.
Wow. What is this called?
Lutenica.
Lutenica.
It's chutney in English.
What?
It's chutney.
Chutney.
Yeah, it's
Man,
chutney.
this is chutney, but it's actually lutenica. And an Italian says, "Mama burger."
Dip it here, and I'm gonna do like a try.
Oh man.
Maybe he should try it without the lutenica.
It's good, huh?
Bro. No, it's also good, only this bread.
Yeah.
So this is a gift from mom of...
Luana.
Wow, can you believe, mom of Luana, I love you. Thank you so much. I'm a bread eater, so this was the best gift ever. So thank you.
I remember when you text me on Instagram or WhatsApp, you said, bro, go hard or start a YouTube channel and go hard there.
Are you going?
Now we are launching it.
Okay, so this is gonna be like the first kind of videos.
Yeah, the first videos, like the first vlog maybe.
This is probably the first video.
No, we're also gonna get the other ones out, bro.
Yeah, we started.
Come on,
filming-
one with Matteo, you did one with Matteo. No?
It was more for social.
But because you know, guys, what he needs? Because look, I tell you.
He doesn't listen to us.
We know what he
the-
needs, but he doesn't,
He doesn't listen
to
to
us.
us.
So now they're making it that I'm
Nah,
the black sheep.
it's not only him though.
It's not only him, it's both of them. Yeah, when you point one finger,
Yeah,
they
they
say,
are.
yeah. But anyway, you it's your fault. Like, it's not mine. It's your fault. Like I'm not
They're
pointing
coming
like
back,
this.
you
I'm
know?
pointing like this. Yeah, it's your fault.
Guys, I'm here waiting for Danny, but I didn't tell him. I do not want to do this podcast. So I don't think we're going to ever do this podcast. Now I'm going to just hide and we're going to play hide and seek, okay? So shh, don't tell him because the content, if not, it's going to be too good.
We are here in Sofia. First
Yep.
time in Bulgaria.
Yep, first time.
So guys, listen, I had this opportunity to sit down with one of the best network marketers in the industry, in the whole world. And man, I'm glad for you to be here.
Me too, bro. Me too.
Yeah, because I there was maybe some months or maybe some years that I invited you and I asked
Yep.
you, Joe, you're gonna come, are you gonna come?
Yep. When the person is ready, the mentor will appear.
Yeah. But there were some results
Yep.
that had to be done, right?
Yes.
And now that the results are here, now that we started the Bulgarian operation, we have this great opportunity. Not only me, but me and the people around me, because I always say that, like, when I win, I'm not the only one winning. Right?
Yes.
There's a lot of other people winning. Whoever is close to me, they win, not because of me and my knowledge, but because of the people that I'm surrounded with. I remember, like, a mentor of mine, he said, sometimes you don't have to be the guy who know it all, does it all, or whatever. You
Yes.
just have to be the middleman, right?
Yes.
You have to connect people with the right opportunity,
Yes.
with the right people, with the right books, for example.
I think not just in network marketing, but in so many businesses and in life, probably, you really need to have good surroundings and good people, and not like people always better than you in your field, but people better than you in other fields, because that's the way you complete your like life circle, kind of, because I understand that if you really want to make big money in life, you need to be focused big time on one thing. So everyone, there's a good book, it's called The One Thing, and it talks about how you can make money only if you focus on one thing, and it's a super high level book. I suggest everyone to read that. But at the same time, you need other areas in your life. So being surrounded by high value worth, not high net worth, high value worth, I say, in other areas of life, it's so crucial. They save so much money for you. They allow you to make, they allow you to be protected, because people don't understand that if when you make a lot of money, you get attacked.
Oh yeah.
You have enemies. Everyone in this life, no one wants to have enemies, because personal development teaches you that everyone should love each other and we should be all friends, and every human being is a human being. We are all one, which is true on one level of consciousness. On another level of consciousness, you know that not everyone wants to see you win, and so if you have good friends, influential people, you get protected. And this is the way you can maintain your success for the long run.
You know what I realized yesterday, because we had an amazing dinner with the leaders from the team, and I get to spend more time with you and see you from like a different perspective. I saw that you're not only a great businessman, but a great person, and you try to be the best in every area possible in your life. Like
Yes.
I spent some time with you these days, and I saw you training, I saw you speaking a couple of languages, I saw you do a lot of meetings. I saw that, like, you're a complete, for now, the best version
Yes.
of yourself. What is the next goal? What are you trying to achieve?
So it's funny if I told you, like, a question, would it be funny if I told you that my next goal is to have more stability, not in terms of place but financial? You would say
It's gonna be crazy
Yeah,
if you ask me this.
yeah, because you're like, bro, you're making a lot of money. What kind of stability are you looking for? So, like, people don't understand that we get used to things, we get desensitized to things, we get desensitized to success, we get bored as soon as we have things for a lot of time. I get bored of my income every 6 months, every 2 months, every whatever. I get bored of my knowledge, so I want to get more knowledge. I'm curious, I want to study more. So it's just a matter of loving the process, because it doesn't have an end. And so So yeah, my next goal is more financial stability, which is, it's so funny, but in my head, my financial stability is owing, for example, 100 apartments. Think of it. It's having 100,000 residual income from my investments, not from my my activities, you know, because when you're in network marketing, when you're in sales, you make a lot of money, but you're active. Those who sell that in network marketing, you can just build one thing one time and then it's gonna stay forever. Those are liars, let's call it this way, okay? Because of course I have financial
I've
freedom.
been lied. I'm
You've been lied. Yeah, it's okay. Like, I mean, network marketers, sometimes they tend to lie because they have no other tool. Think of it.
Wow, that's really powerful.
You lie and you manipulate because you don't have other tools. Because if you have other
So you have
tools,
to attract people the
yeah,
wrong way.
yeah, exactly. Because you cannot attract them telling the truth. Boom.
Wow.
But if you can attract them telling them the truth, isn't it a much stronger force? It is.
Okay, listen. So I have this question that's super, like it's super simple, but at the same time we can go deeper on that.
Mm-hmm.
What is your biggest skill? What is your biggest skill set when you sit in front of a person? What do you think is your biggest strength?
I think they see me as I am, and they can read through me, and they can understand that what I say, it's true. I really mean it. I intend it, and there is no fake. There's no lie.
We spoke the other day with you, me and you, and you know you started analyzing me and my faults. I don't know if that's right to say, but
Flows, I would say.
yeah, the things that I'm doing wrong, or the thoughts
Yes.
that are
Yes.
sabotaging me.
Yes.
And he said, "Hey, Danny, listen, you only think you're gonna be valuable when people see, for example, how good like Instagram page you have, or what good car you have, or you drive, or what the park. Like, why do people have to? You ask me, why do people have to see what you have? Like, doesn't matter if it's material or social media or whatever, to believe that you're a good person or a successful person or whatever.
Yes.
So you're not attached to these things.
Not at all.
And you're like, you don't even have to show your Instagram page, and you don't have to show
Yeah,
your
actually-
bank account.
Actually, I love to surprise people.
Yeah, because
I love.
they underestimate. They underestimate.
Yeah, that's an orgasm for me. It's a fetishism I have when people underestimate me, and you know why? Because they show themselves in a way that tells me so much of them. And then when they understand who I am, or maybe how much I make, or whatever, then they're like, oh shit, but I understood so much of them. It's like I'm downplaying myself on purpose, so people show themselves without any anticipation, you know, without thinking of how to behave. And so this gives me so much advantage. And the second reason is because, again, talking about truth, I don't want people to buy me, to buy my things, to get sold to what I say based on the watch I wear, the clothes I wear, the shoes I wear. I don't want that, because again, it's like I am talking before talking.
Oh, yes.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to give you information. I want to see how stupid you are. I want to see how naive you are. I want to see how egotistic you are. Before you know that maybe this shoe that has no brand is worth $500. Or maybe this is worth $10. I don't know. You know? Do you know how much this shoe is worth?
No,
you don't know. Maybe it's worth 500. Maybe it's made with Italian leather. So cool. Maybe this is Python and you don't know. I don't know. I get bored by old trainings and trainers. Sometimes, you know, because a lot of stuff they teach, it's so valuable and so worth listening. Other things are not applicable anymore, and
The world is changing.
Yeah, the world has changed so much. If you really think of it, like, the world has changed so much. The way you build the business, the way you communicate, the way you get attention, the way you blah blah blah, it's so different. So
When I joined you on this journey, I realized this. Like, I'm not on a like, oh yeah, I know this, but I felt it. I'm like, fuck, I'm doing the things the wrong way.
Yes.
And I know I'm working hard. I know that I'm ambitious. I know that I have goals, and I know that I know everything that would, you know, help me grow. But then the vehicle I'm using is not the right vehicle.
Yeah, and the way you're using it, and you don't know what you don't know. We all know that. You don't know what you
I
don't
always
know.
repeat this, and I know this from you. We
Yes.
don't know what we don't know.
That's why people realized too late that what they were doing was wrong. People realized too late that what they were doing was wrong. It's big, bro, because I always check myself every single day, every single 24 hours. Isn't it that what am I doing maybe is wrong? How can I know? I have to cross-reference.
Do you do you question your thoughts?
Bro, every 24/7, every single day, every single hour. Like sometimes you see me, thinking. I'm like, bro, don't talk to me now. Am I squeezing my time? Am I doing this correctly? Should I do this? Should I do that? How this person would think in my position? How would I behave if I was this? Yeah, I'm always like kind of having different people judging myself.
Well, that's really cool. I heard that. I think from whoever, doesn't matter. Like if you have a problem, like write it down on a piece of paper, put it in the middle of the table, and pretend like think of 4 mentors. That you have.
Yes, beautiful.
And go to the, how do you say, every like corner of the table and see the problem as the guy you would think of, like your mentor. For example, Tony Robbins. Okay, what will he think of this problem? Okay. Is this okay? No. I'm gonna go and see what Grant Cardone says. Okay, I'm gonna see what someone else says. Okay, what Napoleon Hill would say, or what Dale Carnegie would say. Okay, and what I would say.
Yes, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, this helped me a lot. I've tried this. I've done this maybe 2 or 3 times. Like it gives you a different perspective.
And also, what would your higher self say?
Yes.
Beautiful, bro. Like, people realize too late that what they were doing is wrong, and so maybe they lose 1 year doing one thing wrong, and then after 1 year, So my biggest fear is realizing 5 years from now I made so many things wrong. Is my biggest fear. Because I know I can correct them now. So I'm like, oh man, wait a second. Why do I smoke? I don't smoke, of course. It's just an example. But I'm smoking. Bro, you're gonna regret this so much. Stop fucking smoking. Read the book. It's called It's Easy to Stop Smoking If You Know How To.
So my next question is, okay, what brought you here? Because if...
Here in Bulgaria, you mean? Because here in Bulgaria was you and the Lutenica.
Wow, the Lutenica.
Yes, guys, guys, let us know in the chat if you ever ate Lutenica. You say it correctly, Lutenica?
Lutenica, yeah, it's perfect.
Let us know in the chat. If you haven't, you better come with me next time in Bulgaria, because me and Danny are gonna bring you to the best Lutenica.
Yeah, the first time, like, we welcomed Joe here in the apartment, and we brought him Bulgarian, like, homemade bread. And Lutenica.
Yeah.
And the spices.
Yeah.
And then he opened the Lutenica and he was like, like...
I said, Mamma mia.
So let me ask you on a deeper level, what brought you here in terms of, okay, the person who I am today? Because, for example, you can, I know you can answer this in a million ways.
Yes.
For example, I thought about it in
What way you want me to answer this?
Like, for example...
You want the practical side, the spiritual side, the emotional side? What do you want?
I'm gonna bring the previous topic, but people often are in the right vehicle. They know that their business have the potential to grow and to expand, but like they don't grow, and they work sometimes, right? I think it's not about the work that would get you to from where you are to where you want to be, but the time you take for the decision, like you take decision so slow.
Yes.
But the work that you have to put in is not that like
It's more a decision thing.
Yeah.
Because after the decision, the work gets easy. So the work is hard when you didn't take a decision because you're sluggish. You work, but you don't work, but you work bad, and so you don't get so much results, and then you don't get this many results, and then you feel again bad with yourself and your low self-esteem, and then and so it gets so frustrating. And then one day you say, you know what? Stop. And I unleash the beast. Unleash the beast. Everyone in here has a beast inside of them. So many people don't unleash the beast. They're like, I shouldn't work too much. I shouldn't be obsessed. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't. And then you should do what the hell you want to do. So if working 18 hours a day makes you happy, just work 18 hours a day. Don't stay in the middle. This is my big piece of advice. Maybe this answers your question. What took me till here? Bro, I didn't decision for sure, but I unleashed the beast and I didn't stay in the middle. I was all in. And people don't understand what all in means until they're in. Because it's like being in a movie. You don't see anything. Bro, I understand. Some people could watch this video and they could say, this guy is a maniac. It's too much. And he's losing some things in life. And I agree with you. I am losing some things in life, bro. From 18 years old to 26, I just worked. I mean, not just work, but mainly worked, let's say, you know. I had amazing experience. I traveled the world. I did so many things. I met so many people, so many emotions. So if I think of it, I'm like, did I really lose things? Yes, but on the other side, I gained things.
Yeah,
so is this the trap for people? People are trapped in this. I basically want to do a business, but at the same time, I want to keep doing what I do. So I want a new life, but I don't want to get rid of my old one.
Doesn't make sense, yeah. Yeah, but there's something I cannot agree. I think that the topic of this video is Daniel doesn't agree with Giorgio.
Beautiful, I love it.
You said do whatever you want to do, blah blah blah. But I'm sure that you didn't like. Sometimes you didn't want to work 18 hours days, like 18 hours a day. Sometimes you have to push yourself. Yeah, so sometimes it's like, oh, should I today maybe I want to stay at the, in the bed and watch Netflix, but you are like, which monkey I'm gonna feed?
Yes.
The disciplined monkey or the other one?
Yes.
So sometimes
this is a very complicated question because yes, I had to be disciplined. Yes, I had to do things I didn't want to do. Yes, I had to push myself to another extent, but there was a deeper force in me guiding me. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't feel comfortable, but I know it's the right thing. So I think deep inside, people who don't make it, it's because they're doing something they don't feel it's right. Like, it's not right for them to sacrifice X amount of things. It's not right for them to say hello, bye-bye to some friends because they don't believe in you. It's, they feel like this guilty feeling inside of them. And so at the end of the day, they get dragged down by all these other things. Yeah. So yes, I had to be disciplined, but deep down, bro, I know it was right. I had to say bye-bye to a bunch of my friends.
Higher self.
Yes, he told me. It's like God, talking to me. It's like,
people are not gonna get this. People are not gonna get this.
Yeah, it's so deep. Only people who go through that, they understand that it's a deeper connection where, maybe you have to say bye-bye to a loved one. You have to say, sorry, I'm not gonna hang around with you anymore. You suffer, but when you suffer, you can feel like that God is giving you so much power through that suffering that you're like, oh my God, I can feel a different power. I can feel it, bro. It's undescribable.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. And like you end suffering by chasing your dream because pain is inevitable, right?
Yep.
But suffering is optional.
So true, bro. Yeah. This is big. Pain is that? Suffering is optional.
Yeah. And I think we all tend to feel or to suffer not because of the situation, but because we choose to suffer, and sometimes we have to end this and we have to say, okay, the pain is inevitable. Like we have to suffer from time to time, but not all the time. People are living in a suffering state 24/7.
Yes.
They're guilty. They blame themselves.
Yes.
And I've been guilty of this as well. Like I think every overachiever has done this in their life.
Yes. Imagine I feel guilty when 3 hours I do something wrong. When 3 hours I don't do what I'm supposed to do, I feel so guilty. So high performers feel even much more guilty than normal people. Because for us, feeling guilty is just doing a call, not 100%. When you do 90%, I feel so guilty after. I'm like, I did 90%. Normal people will tell you, bro, you killed this call. This meeting, this presentation was amazing. It deep inside.
It was the same with the presentation that we did. People are like, Danny, Yuan, for example, he said, this was the best presentation. No, I know in my, this was not the worst, but one of the worst presentations that I did, but because I was nervous because of Joe. Like Joe is looking at me, even though he doesn't understand.
And I had some feelings. Did Danny tell you?
No.
Ooh, your loved one should tell you because she want to protect you. But nah. She will tell you. She will tell you.
She will when we like.
She's there. She's listening.
Okay, so we have a couple more minutes left.
Yes. Rapid fire question.
Rapid fire question. How important do you think choosing the right business is?
You know what makes me so driven in my business?
What?
It's that I know why I chose it in a very objective way. You know, there's a phase people have to go through like you did. You have to...
I've been lied to, man. I've been lied to for like, not because
It's-
people intended to lie me, but because they didn't have the tools that you have, that you gave me.
Exactly.
In order for me to be successful or the person that I want to be.
I don't want people who follow me or what I do because of what I say, or because I put the blinders on. I want people who follow me because they're like, there are so many reasons to follow you, what you do, blah blah blah, and actually we work together, you know. So the vehicle is super important, bro, because if at the end of the day we all want to have more money, more freedom, and we want to get to our goals and whatever we want to achieve, we need to get as fast as possible without compromising our values. Because people say, yeah, but if you go fast, you make more money, you compromise your value. No, you don't. So wake the hell up. You don't.
Bro, this was the thing that I really wanted to hear a couple years ago. Because people told me, slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Today, just to wrap it up, today, the fast beats the big. Remember this, the fast beats the big.
And best known beats best.
Boom.
Bro, that's
Fresh like a flower, that's how you say in Italian. Fresh like a flower. I don't think it exists in English.
No, in Bulgarian we say fresh like a cucumber.
Ah, really? That's beautiful.